This is Delia from Delia Creates. Today we're crocheting a bonnet beanie, which is a beanie with a partial brim. You'll need worsted weight or size 4 acrylic or wool yarn. For the adult large hat we are making in this video, we will need 135 yards. Hook size depends on hat size. For the adult large, you'll need a 6mm hook. For round 1, create a magic ring, which is basically like tying a slip knot but stopping short of closing it. You're going to work stitches into the open slip knot. Insert your hook into the little loop at the top of your slip knot and chain 2. Now we're going to work half double crochet stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through so that you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet stitch. Now work 6 more half double crochet into the magic ring for a total of 7 half double crochet plus the chain 2 at the beginning, which counts as 1 stitch for a total of 8 stitches in the round. Now we cinch the magic ring closed, pull on the tail, and it turns into a circle, well, like magic. Then slip stitch into the top of the chain 2 from the beginning to complete the round. To slip stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the stitch and the loop on your hook, all done. Anytime the circle starts to open back up, just give the tail another tug. Round 2, start by chaining 2, then work a half double crochet into the same stitch. Continue working 2 half double crochet into each stitch in the round for a total of 16 stitches. Remember, the 2 chains at the beginning always count as 1 stitch for this pattern. When you get to the end of the round and have 16 stitches, slip stitch to the top of the chain 2 to complete the round. For round 3, chain 2, work a half double crochet in the same stitch, then 1 half double crochet by itself into the next stitch. Continue this pattern of 2 half double crochet in 1 stitch with 1 half double crochet by itself, 2, 1, 2, 1, etc. for the rest of the round for a total of 24 stitches. At the end of this round, it may look like there are no more stitches to work, even if there are. If you can't tell, count your stitches and make sure you have 24 at the end. Then slip stitch to the top of the chain 2 to complete the round. For round 4, chain 2, work 1 half double crochet by itself, then work 2 half double crochet in the same space in the next stitch. Continue the pattern of 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 2 half double crochet together for the rest of the round. Again, that last stitch might seem hidden or tight, but make sure to end on 2 half double crochets in the last stitch. Slip stitch to the top of the chain 2 and round 4 is done. For round 5, chain 2, this time work 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, so that's 3 singular half double crochets because the chains count as 1, and then 2 half double crochet in the next. The pattern is now 1, 1, 1, 2. Repeat this pattern for the rest of the round for a total of 32 stitches, then slip stitch to the top of the chain 2. For round 6, chain 2, then work 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. The pattern is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Repeat for the rest of the round, then slip stitch to the top of the chain 2. Stitch count total is 48. For some of the smaller sizes, you will stop increasing your stitch count here. We are making the adult large size, so we'll increase for 2 more rounds. For round 7, chain 2, then work 1 half double crochet, 1, 1, 1, that's 5 singular half double crochets, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. Repeat that pattern for the rest of the round. Slip stitch to the top of the chain 2. You know the drill. Stitch count is now 56. At this point, you may notice the circle turning into a bit of an octagon. This is because we increase the same way each round. You can offset the pattern to help round it out, but it will smooth out as we stop increasing. Our last increasing round, round 8, chain 2, work 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2 half double crochets. The pattern is 6 singular half double crochets and then 2 half double crochets together. As you know by now, repeat for the rest of the round, slip stitch to the top of the chain 2, total stitch count is 64. For round 9, things get much simpler. Chain 2, work 1 half double crochet into each stitch in the round, that's it. Slip stitch to the top of the chain 2, total stitch count is 64, it stays the same. At this point, you may notice that because we never turn and work in the round in the same direction, there's a front and back side, or inside and outside. Make sure to keep working in the same direction for the remainder of the rounds. As you stop increasing, the sides will start to curve up, but it still won't look like much of a hat until close to the end. Repeat round 9 according to the pattern for your size. For adult large, we're going to work until round 19. Now we're ready for the brim, which will consist of rows of double crochets worked along about 4/5 of the hat opening. For the first brim row, chain 2 and double crochet. To double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Continue to work double crochets into each stitch for a total of 54 stitches including the chain 2. There should be 10 stitches in the round unworked. For brim row 2, chain 2 and turn. Now we're going to work double crochets again, but in the front and back posts of the previous row of double crochet. To front post double crochet, insert your hook under the post or the tall part of the previous stitch and complete the double crochet stitch. This pushes the stitch to the front or toward you. For the back post double crochet, weave the hook from behind the post of the previous stitch and then complete the double crochet. This pushes the stitch to the back or away from you. Continue to alternate front post and back post double crochet stitches for the rest of the row. When you get to the end, work a regular double crochet stitch into the very last stitch. The total stitch count stays the same at 54. For brim row 3, turn and chain 2, you're going to basically repeat brim row 2, except you'll follow the pattern already established by the previous row. So if the stitch is raised towards you, work a front post double crochet. If it's pushed away from you, work a back post double crochet. Continue that pattern for the rest of the row. Bonus tip on how to join yarn. If you're making a smaller size, you probably won't need this, but if you run out of yarn and want an almost seamless join with a new skein, try this magic knot. Line the 2 ends parallel to each other, running horizontally. I'm going to let the video do most of the teaching here, but if you need more instruction, I have a post and video dedicated to this magic knot that I'll link to in the post. If you follow these steps exactly, you can pull each of the ends together and they will not come apart. Even after trimming right up to the knot, it will stay secure. And I mean secure. I like to use this knot because then I don't have to weave in any ends and it's pretty easy to disguise. Alright, back to the beanie. Follow the pattern for the number of brim rows to work. Adult large has 5 brim rows. You can really see the front post and back post double crochet texture emerge at this point. Now cut a tail about 6 inches long, tie it off and weave it in. Weave it in just a few inches, disguising it into the stitches, and then trim off the excess. For the brim ties, measure 120 to 140 inches of yarn per brim tie. You'll need 2. I recommend 140 for the adult sizes. Then thread each piece of yarn into the bottom corners of the brim. Pull it through so that the yarn is folded in half and doubled up. Insert your hook into the corner, yarn over, grabbing the doubled up yarn, and then pull through. Then chain until your brim tie is the length that you want. Tie off the end, trim off the excess, and repeat for the other side. You're done! For the other sizes, the process is pretty much the same. You will either use a different hook, H, I, or J, and or work less rounds. Note, the type of yarn you use can affect the look, size, and fit of your hat. The green hats are made from merino wool, which looks thinner but it's stretchier, so it can look the same size as a smaller hat made with acrylic yarn, but it will still fit the larger size, whereas the hat made with acrylic yarn will look thicker and have much less stretch. For the larger sizes, I recommend adding a pom-pom for balance and so that the hat doesn't have a 19th century look to it. Babies seem to pull that look off more easily. I use a hook to pull the pom tails through the top of the hat, then I use the tail that I did not yet weave in to tie it in place. Then I use the tails to secure the pom even more to the hat by weaving it into the pom and into the hat a few times and then weaving in the tails. For more tutorials and free patterns, visit DeliaCreates.com.